Mise-en-scène can be seen through the setting and costuming. The setting tells the audience about the type of person the main character is. The costuming, as well as the hairstyling, can show meaning in the main character. The blue costuming and blue hair of the main character gives the audience a feeling that the main character is connected with the clips of the parallel edited scenes of the mermaid. Cinematography can be seen through the camera's view of the main character. By using steady mid-shots, the audience will feel like a third-party viewer of the character's life. To better understand this, we can compare it to a farther back shot with not a steady cam. This can make the audience feel like they are watching through the first person of someone there with the main character, instead of what I'm going for, which is a third-person viewer of the character. The parallel editing that I mentioned before creates a sense of two worlds coexisting. A fade to black transition from one setting to the next adds to the genre conventions of a mystery movie. However, the wipe transition for the tail reveal is used to make it as seamless as possible between the two separate clips that I used. Sound can be heard through the Foley sound or background noise, such as the wind or water in the scene. The use of this specific piece of music gives the opening a certain feel that helps introduce story ideas and genre conventions. The titles used are bold yet unique in the way each letter is designed by the font Copperplate. The font and colors of the text also helps with giving the audience a feel for the story themes and mystical vibes. Other genre conventions can include the ominous feeling of a mystery movie. It is important to withhold information yet give just enough information to keep the audience interested in the mystery. The underwater still shots also are there to provoke mystery to the viewer, especially when the reveal of the tale happens. The representation can be shown through female empowerment. This can be seen in movies that show the oppression of women, especially in the workplace. Showing the resistance of women's oppression in movies is empowering. More importantly, a strong, independent female who goes out on her own to find the truth. While researching the branding of movies, I came across a constant pattern of using social media as advertising for upcoming films. This type of branding is very successful in the new technological age of humanity due to the high activity in which the younger generations are participating with social media. I also found through research that many successful films such as Zootopia, that grossed $1.24 billion, use their film's themes to make creative and unique advertising on social media. Although this film is not in the same genre as mine, I can inspire my branding off of Zootopia's innovative way of advertising on social media. Advertising includes trailers, posters, and directly interacting with the community of interested consumers. My film can post behind the scenes of the movie on social media to interact with the community better. We can also post exclusive interviews for users on social media to feel closer to the movie as well as gather more interest in the movie. Having successful social media marketing can help increase the interest in the movie as well as the overall sales of a movie. I decided in the end to use Netflix as how my film will be exhibited. This is because the streaming service provides both production and distribution for my film. Netflix also allows my film to reach a worldwide basis as a Netflix original. I have learned many things about filmmaking through this project. I have become a better filmmaker because I am now able to notice things such as costuming, lighting, and the angle of the camera. Cinematography and mise-en-scène are very important to an overall shot and how the project turns out in the end. When I started this project, I was so excited that I was going crazy with ideas that I could do. However, having too many ideas, I learned, can be a bad thing. It is important to get one idea and to stick with it, especially after you have started the project. Planning out this project has taught me that setting a finalized vision for your idea is very important for not just you but also your actors. This is why I ended up making a mood board to make my vision more clear to other people I was working with during this project. Being a director can be a harsh job, especially dealing with actors. Although you have the creative power of the project, you need to make sure that everything is still on track. Having actors and a crew that is off track can affect the whole project. Shooting this project was an interesting experience. Sometimes things you plan for don't end up working on set. This is why it is important to be creative on the spot to stay on track and get what you need for editing. It is also important to mention that you should get more than enough footage for editing later. When it comes to editing, you need a lot of time on your hands. Editing includes cutting footage, sound, color correction, transition, text, and more. All of these are important to go through in the editing process to make sure your final project is what you envisioned. When dealing with the sound, it is better to use Foley sound instead of the sound from the clip itself. Without this background noise of nature, the audience will not feel as if they are in the world of the character. If done correctly, many audience will not even notice it. It is also important to mention that getting someone else to view your project can help you see things that you didn't notice about your project. For filming, I use my phone for the above water shots. For the underwater footage, I used an underwater camera. I used iMovie for editing. I also used my phone for recording Foley sounds.